Wisconsin app.
Hey, it's Brad Nortman from KBN. You're listening to 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam, WBEVAM, Beaver Dam, Dodge County, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Teams like the Browns, the Packers, they have no right playing in a dome. And the fact that the Browns are getting an indoor stadium, it sets me off.
Obviously.
It does?
That's right. It's time we once again get fired up and kick off the Damn Sports Show, presented by Real Sports Cards in Waupun. A show that's as honest and self-aware as their hosts, Wally Lukachinsky.
I eat and drink a lot, so I shouldn't do that as often.
And Charlie Dern.
Hey, I've never claimed to be good at math. Never claimed to be good at numbers.
And of course, we can count on Ashley to keep him in check. She just might be the biggest Taylor Swift fan at the station.
It's champagne problems.
They are champagne
Shout
problems.
out Taylor Swift.
Oh, give me a break.
It's hard to tell. They cover everything: Titletown, pro, college, and high school sports around South Central Wisconsin. Even if it's the Wisconsin Badgers, for better or worse.
I was wrong about Badgers basketball. I've done them before. They're bad.
Catch it all on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam, Daily Dodge TV, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Were we the first ones to do it?
Are we trailblazers? People are talking. Welcome into the Damn Sports Show on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam and Daily Dodge TV. We got a curveball for you today, this Wednesday. It's Wally Lukachinsky with Ashley Dobrzynski sitting next to me, which means the main man, Aiden Voigt's back in that producer chair for the afternoon. We will have some pre-recorded segments today because we are going over to Johnny's Lounge to celebrate our 6th Poker One stop right after this first block. So the man, Aiden himself, is going to man the fort, make sure we get everything on the air. And then once you're done listening to the show, come out and join us. Let's have some fun tonight, as that's right down the road. Ashley, have you been to Johnny's yet?
I haven't.
I know. Today's going to be a new day for you.
I really enjoyed how the poker run has allowed me to go to so many of these new places.
Well, it might be your last time.
Okay. God willing.
Yeah, well, so we have to set the scene.
We do.
A difficult day has arisen as Friday, Ashley Dobrzynski will undertake the heroic task of getting her wisdom teeth removed. And I say this somberly because we don't know if she will be back.
There is a 1 in 365,000th chance that I will not make it back from the IV sedation.
Well, which, by the way, I would normally, and I think a lot of people at home are sitting there, wow, that's a lot of numbers. Not to you.
Not.
You've been sitting here for the last hour like, I've got to talk to Beth. I got to get out of this. I don't want to do my wisdom teeth.
I want to preface this to everybody. I hate the dentist. I hate teeth work. I cannot do it. I don't know what it is. I think just one thing that's always bothered me is that when you're at the dentist and they're like, okay, open up. You open up your mouth. They will put your hands, like, their hands deep, and they're like, how's school going?
That actually is wild.
Like, come on.
And then it's the same time they're like, hey, I need you not to move.
Please don't talk.
I know we always do the Parks and Rec thing.
Yeah.
You and I always reference Park and Rec, but I'm imagining Leslie Knope in the MRI. Hey, tell me a little bit about you. Well, actually, I just started, hey, I really need you to sit still for the MRI. Do you want me to answer? Yeah, no, absolutely. Be free. I'd love to hear from you. Well, anyways, no, I really need you to sit still in the MRI. That's the same thing at the dentist, so I can get that part.
But I also it freaks me out. Hearing the drill and whatnot, it freaks me out.
But you won't have to hear it. You're going to be under anesthesia.
I'm sedated, and that's where the problem comes in, because I'm a very anxious person. So obviously, I took it to the internet. Not a smart idea. Do not do that. What are the chances of me dying? And they're like 1 in 365,000. But my thing is like, I'm gonna be that one person.
Yeah, but like I even started sitting here and trying to do the math. So that would be less than 100 people if every single person in the United States went and got their wisdom teeth taken out the same day. You would have less than 100 people that would fall to this number, which still feels too low to me. I don't think it's even that dangerous.
Yeah, it feels too high to me.
I feel like you're doing the people getting this. It's like you're doing it in like a dark alley, and like, hey,
Yeah.
Joe, our traveling dentist, is going to be just like messing around in there. So good luck.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can jump out. We did the math. We
did a lot of this math. It's like I think it's you have a better chance of dying from tripping on the sidewalk than you do with an IV sedation.
Yes, you are going to be fine. You had this. It's the exact same odds as people jumping out of working planes, which has always baffled me. Skydiving.
Yeah, like that's crazy.
Trust me, kind of want to do it.
I think we do it tomorrow before.
Well, see, I have the luxury that I can say I want to do it, and there's like a 250-pound weight limit, so I've got to do. Shucks.
Oh,
that's too bad.
That sucks.
But like, hey, I follow through on my goal. If I don't get to 250 by New Year's, I got to walk a mile consecutively for each pound I miss by. But in theory, in 2027, we can all just have like a damn sports show. Let's go jump out of a plane together.
That's if I make it past Friday.
Yeah, well, I mean, you won't be here, but Charlie and I are going to be jumping out of a plane.
In my honor.
Aiden's going to be there with me. We're all jumping out.
And I appreciate you guys continue on the legacy after I'm gone.
Well, we have to try to have the same odds as you and prove that we're survivors.
Yeah.
That's the difference here.
Yeah, so wisdom teeth surgery Friday, 10 a.m. So maybe taking care of business on the WBEV side can give an update for me when I'm out of surgery.
Well, just listen to Terry Bell in the news. I'm sure he'll have something for you there. I'm sure we'll do something on DailyDodgeTV for the memorial.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, we got a profit off you. All right. Well, we've kind of hijacked the start of the show anyways.
Yeah,
but this is, if you make it, a very exciting time of year because baseball is back.
It is.
And I love baseball being back for a multitude of reasons. First one, I feel like it really, even if it is the start of spring, it feels like summer's here.
Yeah, it does. 100%.
You like look outside, it's bright at 7 o'clock, the game's on, it's starting to warm up a little bit. And it made me start wondering, and if you don't have any like in-person experiences, I'd love to ask about the ones away from the ballpark. But have you ever been to an opening day game, whether it's in Milwaukee or somewhere else?
I don't think I have. I don't think I've ever done opening day. I think the earliest I've done is mid-April.
Mid-April?
Yeah.
Oh, that's still not bad.
Yeah.
I know I've been to an opening day for the Pirates and the Reds, and there's a different kind of feel in the air when it comes back.
Yeah.
It's less about winning. Everybody at that point, no matter how bad your team is on paper, you can talk yourself into, this time's different.
Yeah.
This time, I'm ready to get hurt again.
I think I was telling Kale this on Hometown the other day. Every year, my family's lucky enough to have season tickets, and every year we go to one of the games in April. And every year I post on some sort of social media a picture of AmFam, and I'm like, I am so ready to be back. I will see you in October for when you break my heart. And then in October I post, you did it again, heartbroken after, and I literally could pull up the receipts right now. I remember the first game I went to last season, I was so excited. I was like, we are back. This is going to be awesome. I remember leaving the playoff game against the Dodgers.
That's right. You were at the NLCS, weren't you?
Yeah. And I remember leaving, and I was like, this is terrible. I don't want Brewers to be back. And I'm like, this is so awesome. We're back.
Was it with week one or week two, or week one? Game one or game two that you were at?
I was at game 2.
So yeah, and even at that point, I remember everybody around here is like, it's not even coming home. We're not getting it back here. This is it. And there was something that just sucks about a season as special as last year, culminating like it did. But we're here to talk about the positives at the beginning of the year.
Yes.
And the Brewers are back. I know that yesterday you and Charlie both picked them to win the division. So I'm the Debbie Downer there. Still think that it's going to be those scumbags down south, the ones wearing that Chicago blue to their name. But so some of your favorite memories, though, when you remember like sitting at home, did you ever do anything like that? Or when you're at school, I always would like love to have the teachers. It's like, hey, we're going to finish up 15 minutes early. We're going to throw the game on real quick.
Yeah. So for me, sports, I've always been like involved in sports and big sports person with my dad. But when I got in, NFL is so easy because it's Sunday. You're watching. You never miss a Packers game because there's only 16, 17, 18 of them. With the Brewers, it felt like, I'd always watch it with my dad when I was at home in high school. And then college, it kind of was like, I'm going to watch it. I might not, just because, especially at the time, my roommates never were really that big into sports. So, like, putting on the opening day game, never really understood, they didn't really love it.
Yeah.
So we never really watched a lot of baseball. It wasn't until last year when I was actually working at GKB Milwaukee, when I was sitting at my internship, and we put on the game in the big screen. And I got to sit and watch the opening day of the Brewers. And it was just so cool because it was I don't know, it just kind of changed my way of thinking about sports, because it was more so oh my gosh, I get to do this as a job now. It's not just, I'm not just watching it anymore. So it's fun to be able to have that as a job and as something I enjoy with my dad especially.
I love that too, because I feel like one thing in our industry that it's nauseating for the average fan at home is that people complain about what we do. It's we have so much hours and so much that goes into it. We're not digging graves. We're watching sports. So we get to talk about sports. It's so special. And I've not really heard it expressed the way you did.
Yeah.
So I agree with you in that sense, because we're blessed to be able to play a Brewers game up the lobby, and if we're sitting there doing our emails and stuff, nobody thinks twice, because they have a show to perfect.
Yeah, exactly. And it's nice because obviously people have seen us out in the community with Daily Dodge TV and whatnot. And you sometimes work those long, quotation mark, long hours. However, it's such sports is so fun. Yes, it's a job, but it's also so much fun that this is what we get to cover.
Yeah.
You're telling me, you're telling, little 6-year-old Ashley that her job is she's going to be covering the Brewers, the Packers, the Bucks. Sorry, not a big Bucks person, but
I felt that come through.
The Bucks.
They're pissing me off right now.
What are we doing? But it's just something so cool that we get to do.
I have one memory that isn't even from going to a ballpark on opening day. But my parents are actually in Cincinnati seeing my grandmother. My mama, we got different names. You got Nana, I got Mama going for you. But my mama was in Pittsburgh with me when I was growing up, and I was probably 7 years old or so.
Okay.
And I was at home for whatever reason. I don't know if we had an in-service day or what, but I was so excited to wake up and watch the Pirates home opener.
Yeah.
It was a special day. It just so happened to come on April 1st. And my grandmother is a jokester, to say the very least, to this day. And I remember going downstairs, and I had been doing April Fool's jokes to her in the past.
Yeah.
She kept that in the back of her mind. First thing, what are you going to do today? The Pirates are rained out. And I looked outside. I'm like, no, they're not. It's sunny. Well, it's weird. They just made an announcement they're not going to be able to play the game. And I remember crying to my grandma.
Devastated.
I was like, but I was home. I was going to watch. We're going to be really good this year. I know it. They weren't. I was going to be really good. I want to see it. And then my mom and Mama were like, no. Wade Bates. No. No, actually, it's still going on. April Fool's. And I was like, in that childhood, I'm like, I hate you so much in this moment, but it seems like, that's really good.
Yeah.
Like, Mama, you got me.
Mama, you got me. That's awesome.
25 years later, I'm still sitting here thinking about it.
Yeah, I don't think I have any opening day ones. I feel like opening day really started to mean something for me last year.
Well, it's cool that we get to watch that experience grow too, especially now with a team like this, where for the foreseeable future it'll be good.
I am excited.
As you should be.
I think they're going to be good. Yeah.
How about we get before we wrap up, and because we do, as I mentioned, we pre-recorded earlier today, Ashley, Charlie, and myself, the next 3 segments. So we are going to be talking about the Sweet 16 in the third block. Second block, we're going to talk a little bit about the Packers and what their team needs are still to this point. And we wrap up with the Wednesday edition of This or That, because it's my favorite each week. And if we don't have a show. If we don't have a show tomorrow, we got to get this or that in. Baseball theme. So you're going to get more baseball talk to round out the show. But as we go in tomorrow, Jake Hayes' Chicago White Sox are going to be playing the Milwaukee Brewers. What do you think? Do the Brewers get off with a win, and can I get a score?
Are the White Sox good this year?
I'm not going to speak to Jake. Jake, play yours. They're not going to be that good.
Yeah, okay. So I didn't think so either. I think I think they're going to win, but I think it's going to be very, very dependent on the Miz.
Ooh.
Because I'm excited to see what he can do tomorrow. Because it's been a long offseason. I hope he's, worked on kind of his accuracy. I mean, he's fast, but there was a lot of problems with him being accurate and being able to, show up in the big moments. I was a little surprised when he became a starter. Because everybody talked about like the bullpen and whatnot. So I think it'll be interesting to see how the Miz does tomorrow. But I think they get the win. I'm going to say 4-2.
Yeah, good. Well, they need to win tomorrow. For the record, to give you a little context, the White Sox are not good. They have a under 70 win total, which is a pretty good indicator that you're not expecting a big run here. So, I mean, it doesn't matter early in the year. It's 162 games, but I do think Miz gets off to a good start. Helps me out with my picks, by the way.
Yes, very true. It's funny that you mentioned not mentioned, obviously they're playing the White Sox, but I remember last year on Twitter, it was opening day, and somebody tweeted out, like, the White Sox have already been eliminated from playoff contention. And I was like, that's so mean.
I was so used to the Pirates game. I don't have those anymore. This is so cool.
It was so funny, but yeah, I think... I didn't think the White Sox were going to be that good again, but
fair. I'm going to say 5-1. That's where we're going. 5-1. Brewers get it done, and then we'll be back. Wade Bates and myself from Beaver Dam High School softball field, the new one on Friday. So make sure you tune into that at 4:00 on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. We're going to take a break after the show. Make sure you join us at Johnny's Lounge. We're going to be out there for a 6 poker run stop, and it is going to be fun.
Woo!
We are going to be taillights to the city. We'll see you there on the other side of the break after this on the Dam Sports Show on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam and Daily Dodge TV.